Thatcher is also obviously dealing with something. It's been a longer-term thing for him, and there's still a lot of questions. But do you try to help support a guy like that too, knowing that he's got a little bit of unknown in his future?
Yeah. No, is he injured? I don't know. Last time I did this, I almost got in a fight. No, he's a big part of our team. And no, we know how big of it legit. We all know how big of a piece of our team he is, and the faster he can get back on the ice, obviously. I really don't know much about it, so I just know he's working hard to be out there with us, and we miss him.
To have that question mark over your goaltending, though, is that unsettling for you guys at all, or
I think we proved. I know, but we proved last year. I don't think it matters who's in net. Obviously, we want our number one guy with us, but we have total faith in Artie that the way he played last year and came in and played unreal in that Nashville and Edmonton series. So that's out of our control. That's not something as a player you worry about. It shouldn't matter who's playing goalie. Always exciting time for everybody. Nice to kind of get through the testing back in Van and then get together and get to see some new faces, some old faces, and get a little structure back to our practices for sure. So it was nice.
Rick talked about liking the pace too. Did you feel that way as well?
Yeah, everybody's excited today. He's not trying to kill us in the practice. It's very educational, like he likes to say, and but also we want to have pace and be sharp in our drills. And I thought it was a pretty good first day.
Talk to us about some of the new faces. Obviously, a couple of additions over the offseason. What do guys like Jake DeBrusk add to this lineup?
Well, speed and skill, right? The guy's played in some big games. He's performed well in some big moments. So to have a guy like that, in our room is going to help on the ice. And, he's been awesome off the ice. We got to hang on a little bit over the last couple of weeks, and he's a really good person. So I'm excited to have him. And, Sherwood's looked on really fast and really sharp and going to help us a lot. Love battling with Vinny. He's a beast. Today we were going at it again. It's just fun. We know that we don't have to ask each other, to play each other rough. He's going to be a great addition. Heinen obviously fits in good with me and Brock. We've been trying to, the last couple weeks, pick each other's brains and go over some stuff in the loose practices. And who else am I missing? I don't know. Everybody looks good. I'm sorry if I missed the guys.
You mentioned Vinny.
Yeah.
He was just out here a second ago.
Yeah.
Our first chance to talk to you since the golf tournament.
Oh, that was great.
Dropping truth bombs.
Yeah, I just wish he told everybody that the day before we had a couple beers and watched football together, but he blew that opportunity. So, no, that's great. That's what you want. You want that camaraderie in the team, and brings the team closer, and he's going to fit in great with what we have here already.
Rick talked about yesterday leaning on the leaders to really set the pace. And he said you guys did a good job of that last year, but he thought there was room to grow it. As you get older and knowing your role here, do you take that to heart on day one of training camp to really try to set the pace for the group?
Yeah, it's not something that you really think about. I think it just comes with the territory of where I'm at, and the player I want to be it's second nature. And especially I've been with Brock a long time. Being on every single drill and every shift with him for the most part. We take pride in setting the tone, and you go in first and do the rep the right way, and just little things like that early in camp, just kind of getting good pace. And you want to be sharp because camp and preseason can be choppy and ugly sometimes, unfamiliar faces, here and there. So just take pride in doing little things. But I think this just comes by second nature for us at this point.
You talk about Heinen. What about his skill set could complement you guys if that line stays together going forward?
Yeah, he's a good fit. He's he's easygoing guy. He knows how to play. He's been in the league a long time. He's scored some goals, especially at 5-on-5, and he knows what he needs to do to play with us. And you don't have to. He's been around. You don't have to teach the guy to play hockey. So easy guy to play with for us. Up and down winger with speed and skill. And like I told you guys before, that suits our line well.
It's difficult to hear about an injury, obviously, but when you got the word about Dakota, what were your thoughts first from him, just as a person and a friend?
Yeah, I just love, right? He's such a good person, really good hockey player, but this isn't about hockey at this point. He's got a wealth of support from his teammates, and I hope he knows that. His family's been great, I know that. But very happy that he's doing well, and it's not about, the game is so small in the world we're living in of hockey. It's we're all people first, and just to find out about that is very tough. But I admire the way he's handled it, and he's handling all this very well, even though it may be uncomfortable for him. So obviously hope he can get back to normality and come back with us soon. But right now it's just be there for a good friend.
JT Miller's an asshole. talent.
Thanks for liking the video and subscribing.